Now that I've got my series of images, I want to show you how you would insert these into your PowerPoint. You can see it did insist on adding 0, 1 on there, but by numbering these, I know exactly what order they're going to go in. I'm just going to create a blank presentation PowerPoint, but remind you, let me go ahead and close that, that you don't really need these things on there. So a blank slide automatically comes with those. I'm going to go ahead and delete them and insert my first image. Navigating to my Vector Graphics project folder, integrated project, you may need to download these on your other computer where you've been working on the PowerPoint, or vice versa in order to complete this project. When I insert my first image, it never makes it the full size of the slide. So by holding down Shift, I can go ahead and fill up the screen that way. Now it is possible to add a new slide, but then you're dealing with this again. So there's an easier way, just to duplicate the slide, right-click on the image, and change the picture. Once you browse to that folder, you can choose the second one, duplicate it again, and just change them out as you go. Okay, now that all of these are actually here in the slideshow, I realize I have not saved this. It still says presentation 1. So please save these and save as you're working so you don't lose it. I'm going to go to my country integrated project and put today's date. This is a sample PowerPoint. You would want to insert yours into your actual PowerPoint. So I think that fading from one picture to the next is better than just jumping. So I'm also going to want this to happen automatically. That's going to allow me to create a video of this very nicely. So I'm going to go to each one of these, change it to fade, and give it, let's say, a 3-second transition here. So transitions can also happen on a mouse click, which is, so if you're done talking, you don't want to wait the full 3 seconds as you're presenting, you can make it happen earlier. But if you don't, it's automatically going to go to the next one. Oh, let me make sure these are on fade. On mouse click, or after 3 seconds. Trying to go too fast here. So you're going to want to review it very carefully, watch it, make sure it's doing exactly what you expect it to do, like I'm going to do right here. So I'm going to now go to slideshow and present from the beginning. So this is the country of Honduras. It's in Central America, and its capital city is Tegucigalpa. It has various rivers and one major lake, Yohoa. Neighbors to the southeast include Nicaragua, to the southwest El Salvador, and to the west the country of Guatemala. There are 2 bodies of water. To the south is the Pacific Ocean, and to the north a large coast on the Caribbean Sea. So since that's the end of the slideshow, then you could have that loop around, but from there you would continue with all of the information that you've researched and gathered. I am looking at this image. It does not appear to have covered the whole screen. So there are some things you're going to go back and you're going to make sure that everything is exactly the way you want it. It's showing what you need it to. It's on the right parts of the screen. It fades. The timing is right. That's what makes for a great PowerPoint. You have learned a lot of PowerPoint skills, and so you may want to take these images and dress them up with additional text information and animations and everything else. So that was just the first 2. Now the images appear to all be the way that they're supposed to be. So there's one more thing that I think would make this pretty sharp, and that's to put an animation from Google Earth. So our next video is going to show you how to set up Google Earth, and then we're going to use Screencast-O-Matic to capture it. It's what I use to make these tutorials. And so I won't be able to just show you that right away. I'll have to demonstrate this in class until I can make a recording or some screenshots and narrate how that takes place.